Hey you guys, welcome back. Welcome back to part two of kind of touring my save file. I think I'm just gonna call it Gigi's save file or maybe AquaSims. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but today we're gonna tour this little area and I'll check the time to see how much time that I have afterwards because like for instance over here this is the only lot that I've worked on, but I can tell you what I kind of planned on doing with these. Just haven't found the motivation to work on these yet. And like this right here, I'm completely not done with the Goth's Helm. And I wanted to give them a mansion. They're iconic. They needed a mansion and it needed to be gothy like. So I decided to give them this little, well, large lot home over here. And yeah, I kind of thought like as if they own this right here. And yeah, we'll get into that. I don't want to, spoil what's over here. So, maybe in another video though. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? I think I'm gonna show you the houses first because in the previous video I didn't show off any homes. So yeah, let's show off some houses. Okay, so our first little house right here, um, yeah, I really like it. It's very simple, and I'm thinking about letting it be a starter home. Yeah, it's under and it's not furnished. It just has your essentials like not beds or anything, but like if you were to move into a house, like what you would see. And just to give you an idea of this neighborhood, if you can't already tell, I wanted it to have like this rundown look to it, like kind of like the ghetto, I guess you can say. uh, yeah, so there's gonna be, like trash littered everywhere. That's what you'll find here, on the side of the streets. And I was like so happy that I found these rails. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. And yeah, over here I have like different colored concrete, through here, so it kind of looks like it's been redone and done a few times. But anyway, let's go ahead. And I actually modeled this home after a house that I found on Google Images. And I really love it. Like, I would never want to live in a house like this, but I love how run down it looks, the style of it to have my Sims starting off in here, like that's all they could afford. I like anything that's kind of like rags to riches y like. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get to the first level and show it off. So you have your driveway right here, and you come up the steps, have a little porch, your chair. And right here is the living room, small, quaint, ugly green carpet, stained brown walls, all the good stuff, ugly linoleum tile. And I did make sure that I put a thermostat and a smoke detector in all the homes. And if I didn't, I'm sorry, I missed one, but I will be going back to check all of them before releasing this. And this is probably not going to be released anytime soon. So yeah, but I was thinking maybe like a dining room right here. It's pretty small, so you might only be able to fit a few Sims. Or, I don't know, in here as well. I actually forgot I left enough room for like three chair table, seated table. There we go. But I wanted to make sure it looked really run down. So it has the panel, the stained walls, the dingy, beat up old appliances, and the same way with the cabinetry. Like I wanted it to look really run down. I just wish the sinks look that way because that's a real nice shiny sink. And over here, I thought of that this could be where they put their laundry machine. And here's one bedroom here, and it has a closet and a bathroom. And this is the only bathroom in the house. And this will not be the name. I haven't really named any of the places yet besides like a few of them. I think I said that in my previous video as well. And here you going upstairs, a little landing, and here's another bedroom. And this is more like the master bedroom. But yeah, I really, really like this house. Like, I like the way how it feels run down, old, beat up. And one of my favorite parts is this right here. It almost looks like it could be like a sunroom area, you know, some of those homes. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this home right here. So I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay, you guys, so we're here. And this one right here, I believe all I did was renovate it. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is like pretty much what the old house, at least the shape was. I may have pulled it out a little bit on the side. I honestly can't even remember what it looked like, but I know I just renovated it. And that was like it. You have like the outside area right here and some nice foliage. Oh, what happened to all my terrain paint? Did it take my terrain paint here too? No, that's there. Why is this one missing? Okay, so this house terrain paint is missing, and I'll make sure I put it back in uh, before I upload it or whatever. Uploaded and what is it called? uh, upload the save file. I still not even sure how to do that. And this one, I wanted it to still have that rundown feel, and you know, it's a little brighter, and that's kind of like what I was going for. And you know, the kitchen's rundown. You have a place where you can eat, and yeah, I think all I did was widen it a bit and made it a little like longer. I think I cut the porch partially off and just had this little part right here. But you're gonna come in through the hallway, and over here a washer and dryer hookup section. And this is again another one bedroom, not one bedroom, one bath, two bedrooms. And right here is the second bedroom. Pretty simple, nothing like spectacular. I imagine like a family with a kid or a parent and a kid, whichever. And this right here is like the master bedroom. But that's pretty much it here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next house. You know, we gotta keep it pushing. We got a lot of lots to get through. Okay, you guys, now we're on to this lot. And I would call it by the name, but as you can see, it doesn't have a name. Well, it has a name, but I haven't given it one. And I was kind of inspired by Georgia's like area where they have like the two-story outdoor malls or shopping centers. And I remember going to one that had a karaoke bar in it, and that was the first time I've ever been to a karaoke bar, and I loved it. It was exciting, and I wanted to create it in The Sims like as soon as I, you know, got there. And as you can see, it's still, you know, part of the rundown area. You got your trash here, but you know, they tried to make it look more presentable and nice. So in the very front, it's not as, you know, trashy as the back area. And this right here, I thought of it as like a little alleyway where, you know, people did some murals and stuff here, and somebody threw out their old dresser, trash can, well, not trash can, trash bag. And I do have a mural thing over here where you can spray paint your little heart out. And yeah, so let's get into it, y'all. Okay, well, too far, no spoilers. Okay, so let's go into the karaoke bar since I was just talking about that. Yeah, you have your little entrance here where you pay and tell them what you want, how many people, etc., etc. And here are the karaoke rooms. Like, I thought of like the curtain like behind the entertainers that you see on stage and stuff, kind of give it that little vibe in here. And they have the karaoke machine, places for you to sit down, set your drinks if you have them. There is a vending machine outside, so you can do that. And they're pretty much the same, just different colors, you know. So, I mean, besides that one with the window. And I thought these doors were like appropriate for it. And here they have a his and hers bathroom. I really like the bathroom. It's very sleek, and bright. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, the cafe. Ha! I remembered how to say it this time. And this is honestly like one of my favorite cafes that I built so far. And yeah, I love like the contrast. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I have such hard times with words that begin with S's or have the sound in them. But I wanted to like play on this couch right here. So I added everything, not everything, but I added furniture from Eco Lifestyle, or is it Eco Living? I can't ever remember. Let's see actually. Oh no, I can't duplicate. I forgot. This came from Eco Living. Okay, whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. And I love these hanging pot plants. Yeah. And yeah, so I was really excited and happy about this. Like, I would want to come here and have a coffee. So, yeah, that's the cafe. A little sitting area and a place where you can, get warm during the colder months. So let's jump into right here. Over here we have the veterinarian place, and I did a lot of little veterinarian places in the midst of like stores and stuff because I don't know, I feel like it taking up a whole spot itself. You don't go there that often, and I didn't want to take up too much space and too much room. And I figured, I see a lot of veterinary places, like renting out like part of a building like this. And since it is in a rundown neighborhood, I wanted to give it the machines that look a little beat up. You have the reception area, the sitting area, a place to feed your cat or dog, the operating room, along with the thingy majig that you can create your treats and stuff on. And there's two operating not operating rooms, but two rooms to take your pet to get treated, and doggy bowls in there as well, and little bed and everything. Yeah, I really like the way how it's simple, but still decorated enough. And over here, I I really like this object, and I'm not 100% sure if a sim will come here, but I figured if they do, there's another option to eat, besides like the restaurant that we'll be getting to. So yeah, I kind of figured like, like those old rundown Chinese restaurants, how they kind of look drabby and like from the 80s or whatever when you walk in there. That's the kind of feel that I wanted with this, though this isn't a Chinese restaurant. But it is what it is. Maybe now I can make one, even though the new expansion pack is Japanese inspired. It can still make, like a Japanese place. And right here is the nightclub. Like, oh, I want to show you guys the entrance because I was like really happy. Well, you can't even really see the entrance, but I didn't know when or how I would use these windows, and I decided to use them like this. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit tight, but it is what it is. And yeah, I wanted this to be open. I don't know what's up with me and open stairwells, but yeah, that's a thing for me apparently. And I will be putting a stage up here once we get that new update. And I don't know, maybe sink in this floor as well. And I wanted this to be like a private bubble blowing room. I'll more than likely add more decoration, but I really just don't know how I want to decorate that. So that's why it's like that. And this is the bar. I really wanted to put the bar between two brick columns and a seating area, where you can take your date and go into a corner or, take a seat in one of these tables. And yeah, I actually brought my Sims here. Like, um, like the gameplay that I play, not on camera or anything. Yeah, I like taking my Sims here to this nightclub. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go upstairs. Okay, you guys, so we're upstairs and I wanted to show you the clothing store first, even though it's like really not that much to see. The clothes I haven't even, added yet, but whatever. At least you can kind of see and get the feel of it. I wanted to make this particular clothing store into a lingerie store, and I really don't know if it's going to be the only one or not, but yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling for this place, so that's what it's going to be. And over here is going to be like uh, not like a store or anything, but a place where you can come. It's kind of like a community place, is what I thought of it as. And you can come here and paint. You could build robots or whatever, recycle here, sell things here. Just kind of like a place where you can create your own things. And my story behind it is that you know uh, a guy who I haven't created. I don't know if I will, but I do kind of like the story of this place with him, so maybe I will create him. That would be fun and interesting. But he grew up in the ghetto and he struggled a lot. And as he got older, he wanted to give back to his community and help those kids, who are in the ghetto and struggling. And to keep them out of trouble, he decided to rent out this place and uh, have it as like a little community center, a community place where the community can come together and create things and stay out of trouble. Mostly for the kids, though. Kids, teenagers, all that jazz, young adults. And last but certainly least is the restaurant. And you got a little bit of a glimpse over here on the patio. And I wanted this to be like a nice little romantic area. And it's probably one of the nicest stores or, buildings here, inside interior here in this general area. But you gotta start bringing in the good and the nice into these areas to make it, more, what would you say? What would you call it? Like, I can't even think of the word. But basically more popular. I can't think of the word I was trying to use though. But I have the booths here and tables and more booths. And the kitchen, I wanted it to be open. Like, I really love the feel and the layout of this place. And you can see them cooking your foods all open. I like it the way how the shelves are and everything. And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I like what I like and I create what I want to create. So here is the outside seating area. And it's nothing too spectacular, just a little something on the simple side. But yeah, that's that building. So let's go ahead and move on to the next. Okay, you guys, and we're on to the next one. Yay! And I like for the longest, and I actually wanted to do it in Oasis Springs, but I didn't have a place where I felt like it would fit in, so I decided to do it right here. I wanted to do like a gas station, and I would have picked a different one, but all the other gas stations had the building attached to it, and this was the only one that didn't. So, yep, was stuck with this one. But yeah, I wanted to do like the little signage here, and it's not that great, but like at all. I'm so not proud of this. But you just work with what you got. And these right here look like numbers to me, and like I couldn't get it to go exactly where I wanted to, but hey, it's in the middle. It's something. It's fine. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I had to make sure I had the litter on the sides and around the building and stains, and I even made sure that I had some tufts of grass growing in between. Like I see that a lot in like rundown neighborhoods where it's like the cement walls like this are like cracked and moved, and I took my time. I made sure that none of them were technically straight on. And trash, and I added some outdoor bathrooms over here as well. And yeah, so this isn't functional like a store, but of course if you do want to run this as a retail lot you can, but you will have to go in and set these items for sale. I did it mainly for aesthetic reasons, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go around to the back. I made sure I put lots and lots of graffiti, and because we can't build on the edge of the lots, I used the Bitey Bug fences, and I put the trash down the alleyway right here, you know. And yeah, I like these paths because I feel like they're like alleyways that just haven't been paved. But I made sure as well I put some dumpster diving, dumpsters over here, and trash, big tires. I like this truck idea, they back up into, the stores or whatever. And pallets here. I always see like pallets behind stores. I get curious, and when I want to create things in The Sims, I like to make sure that, I take in as much detail as I can so I know what to create and put there. And yeah, more graffiti, and trash, and then like this little nice communal garden area. That's kind of funny to me. But yeah, I even added telephone poles. So let's go ahead and get into the buildings. First, we're gonna start with our restaurant here. And I honestly can't remember what I added to the menu or if I even got to it yet, but I know I wanted it into a burger joint. Let's see if I just did the diner. Yeah, simple diner foods or whatever. And I mean, I feel like it looks like a burger joint or something. I mean, there's things about it where I'm like, it kind of looks a little plain, but I did what I could and what I could work with. And here's the kitchen, just pretty simple and small, and it even have the doors where you can bring in uh, the food and stuff, and pantry over here. And I know you only need one, but I felt like two would look better. So you can change this into a restaurant lot. And I did do the sliding doors to kind of mimic sliding doors, even though they're more on the inside and not sticking out as far. Right here is the clothing area. And like this clothing store, I wanted it to have this urban feel to it. So that's the type of styling for clothes I'm gonna do for this area or for this store. And the dressing rooms right here. And next to that is yet again another cafe. Y'all, I wanted to make sure I put a lot of cafes, a lot of restaurants, a lot of clothing stores, so that way the realism is real, okay? The cafe. Here we are. So it's, pretty simple. I did a little here and there, and I really like this room. And even though it's not like overly decorated, I didn't feel like this area they would like overly decorate it. It's I won't say it's up and coming, but I feel like you can tell like a lot of the lots are run down, but there's like renovations or whatever going on to make the lots nicer. And I saw that a lot in Georgia, and I wanted to kind of mimic that. And here's like the 7-Eleven store. I haven't added anything in here. I kind of figured, I don't know, do these work as like the same thing, the same way as like the mannequins? If you place stuff in here, will you have to buy it to get it out, I wonder? And this made me think of like the lottery ticket area, in the stores. It's always in the back somewhere. And I added a lot of different knickknacks on the shelves and stuff to make it feel more realistic and more lottery ticket type things like the scratch offs. I thought that when I that's what I thought when I placed that in. And it's kind of empty in there. I don't know if I'm going to add anything in there or not, but yeah. And this is just the back door, and it connects both the uh, gas station store and the cafe, and coming out here. Yep, yep. And the pumps, I really like this. I like the idea of having the cars in here, like, he just drove out of the pump or whatever and going around and leaving. And yeah, like I really like that. So that's what I did. But yes, that is all for this little section, this little area. I'm thinking that I will show you uh what are they called? The pancakes home, because it was the first renovation that I have done, like pretty much here, like period, in The Sims. So I'm really excited, and I really took my time with this. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. And I'll tell you a little bit about the people or the families that I'm gonna place there and what lots will more than likely be available. Okay, you guys, we're in the pancakes home, and it's a little bit on the, it's getting starting to get late. So, yeah, I can't really do much about that. I could go into build mode, but yeah, let's just get into it, and I'll show you guys like what I did. I believe I did it with them. Yeah, I added like, some skills and stuff between the two, what I thought that they would have, and not like too much, just in case you want to play with them. And I gave him a raise. I kind of have like a little story behind them, and I'll tell you as I'm showing you their house and everything. But this is the front, all revamped around here. I feel like I messed around and changed it a lot, and I wanted it to have like a sunroom. And like in my other video, the previous one, I told you that I got like a lot of inspiration from like Simlicy and Little Simsy, and I honestly can't even remember what their renovations look like, but if you see some similarities of both of them, yeah, I kind of took inspiration on that. So and things that I wanted to change, but I didn't want to go in and change their lot. I just, redid it. And you can kind of see, I feel like their backyard and like through the rest of their house, it kind of shows a lot of Nancy's personality. And the whole thing with them, Bob was pretty depressed, and he just felt like his wife was, nagging him. He felt like he couldn't enjoy himself or relax or whatever. And, he went to counseling. They saw a couples therapist as well. And, they've been working on it. And Bob, he ended up getting raises and stuff. So right now he's on like the fourth level of his chef career, and he's getting up in on the world. And sorry, you guys, excuse me. um I burped. Bob is, he's getting up in the world, and because of that, Nancy isn't nagging him as much. She's more happy, energetic. She's like, look at me, look at my house. It's been renovated. My husband Bob renovated it for me, or he paid for this. And she's kind of like that person that's a little on the snobby side, but money don't really reflect it. And Bob is just like, hey, I getting some extra cash, and I fix up the things that she wants, and then I don't have to hear about it, and I can enjoy um his EAPA or whatever, and eat pancakes in the morning or every day or for dinner or whatever. He's like, he's a little bit on the happier side. And I don't really know if he's happy with her now, or anything like that. And as you can see, there's slide and sandbox and everything. No, they don't have any children, but she is expecting. And I wanted to make sure that I wanted her to be pregnant. I didn't want her to actually have the baby. So in your save file, I just wanted her to be pregnant and not actually. Oh man, I didn't even notice that was sticking out. Like, wow. But oh, yeah, I have to go into. I'll do it later because I have to put on the cheats and everything, and right now it's just about showing you. So, yeah, this is the entrance. They have a little seating area where they can just sit down and relax. This right here is a laundry room, a little mirror where you can check yourself before going out. But yeah, the laundry room is through these French doors, and of course, Nancy wanted it that way. Not Nancy. How long have I been calling her Nancy? Like, seriously, Eliza. Um, yeah. I don't know why I keep, like, going over to their portraits or whatever. But yeah, she has like the bright pastel colors, and I feel like that's more up her alley. And Bob is like nowhere to be seen. So yeah, but he's okay. He's happy. I was also thinking about getting them a cat. That's why I actually put that there. But I freaking love their house, and I don't love the way how that isn't fixed. Like, why isn't that fixed? And you can kind of see right here a little bit of well, a little bit, some pictures of her. And I do want to make sure I put more pictures of them around the house. I also didn't want to put any, like, a lot of pictures, because once their baby comes, they're gonna have pictures of their baby everywhere. And like, to me, I don't really like this dining room, but it's kind of tacky and have the pastel colors, and I feel like it's Eliza. I don't know. I feel like it is. Like the old button comforter, not comforter, um, chair protectors and everything, and yeah, the red table cart. Yep. In this blue and green kitchen. Now, I was like, I mean, I like the colors and I like the kitchen. I just don't know if I'm in love with it. And I wanted this separate. There's a space there because, yeah, I wanted it like that. So I feel like they remodeled and it's like a little story behind it. And we're kind of pressed for time, so I won't get too much into it and, tell you every little detail. Maybe I'll leave that for you to make up. But Eliza's on the picky side and she likes things to be a certain way, even if they don't really make sense. So, yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. And here is the landing. And, yeah, kitty. And over here, I wanted them to have their baby in their bedroom, like for a little while. I feel like Eliza would be that kind of parent, and not like there's anything wrong with that kind of parent. I'm just saying, I feel like she would want them in the bedroom with her and them. And I don't know, I feel like this whole set is like Bob and well, not Bob, but Eliza. And wow, I forgot I put that in there. That's a freaking big plant. Like, yeah, that's totally Eliza. And the pastelly, colorful vanity table and chair and their bathroom. I renovated this as well. I think I pretty much redid the whole upstairs area. I believe it's been so long, you guys. Like, this was the first house, the first place I renovated in the game, like ever. But yeah, this is Bob's work area. And, Eliza's trying to push into it. And, it's gotten to some point, but, he kind of cut her off. He likes things to be simple and he needs a simple place. And here she is on his computer. Like, he's a video gamer, so he's all about that. And yeah, I had to put these uh doors in with these crystal knobs because I felt that was so Eliza. And yeah, like even in here, I feel like everything is Eliza. The only spot that poor little Bob has is his office. And here is the soon to be baby's room. And yeah, I haven't even had the baby yet, but of course Eliza already have like everything set up to how she wants it to be set up. And Bob's just like he's just letting her have it. And why is all the furniture like pushed out and stuff? Like that's not the way how it was before. Whatever. But yeah, over here is a little balcony, they can have their game day. I picture like Bob and his friends, just relaxing, playing some cards or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But I forgot. I did not show you the outdoor area. Now, Eliza doesn't work, and I kind of figured she would be the stay at home mom and should be really into gardening and flower arrangements. So, yeah, and Bob, like, I don't really think I picture him as building, but he might have helped with some renovations that, he couldn't afford. But I really love their backyard. Like if you guys want to move them out and move your sim in, I totally understand. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna leave it there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, part 2 of Gigi's save file. Um and I'm doing these two videos back to back. So I still don't know what I'm gonna call this little series or whatever. But yeah, leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you'll know when I upload next. You need to be notified, you guys. I mean, I feel like this is some good stuff, not to toot my own horn, but I'm really excited to share this with you guys and like start to upload some of these lots. Like I'll upload the ones that I'm not gonna change up on the gallery after I release the videos. So there'll be like a couple of builds here and there that'll be uploaded to my gallery. So you guys check that out. And make sure you leave a comment if you like what you saw or what you have seen. Let me know. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you would do differently. And yeah, let me know if you're excited about it. And if you want to see a renovation of something that I said that I was going to change and everything, let me know. I don't mind recording and making a video of me renovating my own lot or whatever. But I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.